What's good, fire signs? Welcome back to my channel. We're going to jump right into this reading. I probably use more tarot decks than I do any oracle cards. So we're going to find out together what your weekly forecast is going to be. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The goal for this week is... Okay, you got the world in reverse. The Four of Wands in reverse. The moon in reverse. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. All right, so the goal for this week is to resolve some type of unfinished business and some type of family dynamic. Okay? This is going to be like a pimple popping. You won't be able to avoid this entire situation. There was some type of negotiation that wasn't successful, and it looks like it resulted in it's gonna result in some type of setback, y'all. Like some type of setback that can't be prevented. But it's definitely saying that it's something that you don't want to happen, but it looks like it's about to happen. Okay? This is with someone that you have memories with. Okay? If there's any situations where there's been like burdens or uneven, like the scales have to be balanced here. If there's been some uneven responsibilities or burdens that's been happening, some of that's being offset. Okay, I'm picking up on making sure that those things are sorted out. There's also going to be I don't know if it's like something getting exposed or brought to the light. So like I said, the goal for this week is to resolve some type of unfinished business in regards to someone that you either grew up with or in regards to someone that you love. Okay, this is about stability. This is about achieving the same goal, and that's why I'm picking up on negotiation. So take that how it resonates. That's what I'm getting for your goal for this week. All right, what's the highlight? For all fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's the highlight for this week? Okay. What's your mission statement? Why are you doing what you're doing? Okay. There's something about like what's your like how do you want the world to perceive you? I feel like this is gonna be a reflection of how the world perceives you. Okay, because your rising sign is your representative. So your reputation is on the line right now. It'll either be for better or for worse. It just depends on what's on the other side of this door. What's the highlight for fire signs? What's coming for fire signs? The Emperor, the High Priestess, King of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Swords, So it looks like somebody's trying to get out of some type of trap or some type of commitment. But in order to get out of that, they need a reason to go. So either this is you or someone else. A lot of people are trying to figure out what your next move is going to be, fire sign. What your point of view of the situation is. Like, people want to know. Like, someone wants to know what your point of view is in the situation is. Like, how do you feel about this? How are you going to approach this situation? I get this vibe that you intuitively know that somebody wants you to hold them responsible, or you want someone else to intuitively know. But this is saying that you're fire signs, you're the intuitive one, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know that somebody wants you to hold them accountable, okay, so they can get out of their own way. It seems like someone wants you to take control over a situation and force them to do the right in a particular matter. So if they're stubborn, have a lot of pride, have a lot of ego, arrogant even, they want you to grab them by the collar and make them hollow. Because they have like this, they have so much pride that they can't bring themselves to change, and so they need someone to dominate the situation and force them to. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on. Because it feels like this person cares too much about their reputation and how people view them, and so if they made a vow to never do something, or they made a commitment to never do something, they have to keep up that facade. And so they kind of want you to do something that forces them, so they could be like, oh, I had to do it. Somebody wants to say, like, I had to do something, I didn't want to do it. All right, what's your overall spiritual message for this week for fire signs? So you have the Six of Swords. So things are about to calm down. Things are about to get really peaceful. Okay. Something has been put into motion. This could actually be a motion. All right. Like things are about to get put into order because some type of motion is going to handle your lightweight for you. I don't know what this motion is. Whatever strife, whatever was difficult to compromise, reconcile, or see things from each other's perspective, it seems like you're going to be able to leave, fire signs. And when you're gone, like when you're long gone, that's when some type of motion is going to come into effect. Yeah, this is about motion. So you're about to be taken through a transition. Your life is about to get a lot calmer. You're going to overcome some type of hardship. There is going to be, people that someone here is going to have a hard time. And because this is a major arcana, I'm going to say more than one person may have an opinion about your choice that you're about to make. But ultimately, I see someone giving in once you are gone. Like, they give in once you left the building. Okay? They want to do right once you're gone. Something like they're willing to do right by you once you leave or once you're gone. Okay. All right, Aries, you're up first. Let's see your specific prediction for Aries. Aries. I heard they left me no choice. Aries, something left you no choice. Okay? You're back. You're back. You were backed into a corner, and something left you no choice but to do something. Okay. So now Um, hmm. I don't really know what this is. Mookie. She's so extra. I don't really know what this is. What happened? Okay, so there was a fight, some type of argument. It seems like you didn't want to fight with someone before, and so you always compromise and reached a solution because you didn't want to fight. You didn't want to argue, right? But someone backed you up against the corner and you had no choice but to move forward with some type of plans. So I see you moving forward with some type of plans that is going to kind of set you free, and it breaks you out of a negative pattern. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is a really good omen. I see you being able to purchase a home. I see you being able to have some type of stability. It seems like there was some type of burden. You were stressing before, and always having to stress made it difficult for you to um, like maintain some type of stability or consistency. Some of you guys, I am picking up on you're like, this is gonna be a win-win situation, Aries. Like, let's say for example that you move forward to get out of a negative pattern, right? You can't compromise. You and someone can't compromise. Y'all can't get on the same page, and it's like, okay, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you and argue anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and move forward with my plans, get my ducks in a row, and go about my business. You doing that, believing in yourself, puts you in the Queen of Wands energy. Like, straight up, that's not my burden. That's not my responsibility. You know that you gave it your all. You put all it in. So in this week, hey, no, no. This week you're believing in yourself, and you're like, I could do better all by myself. I could do better all by myself. Either way, it's the win-win situation. And this stress and this problem, you're done. I feel like this is also how someone stay rent-free in your energy, is because the energy was imbalanced. Why you got to be set out on timeout while someone else gets to do whatever they want, and you don't have to? They don't have to take care of no responsibilities. They don't have to do nothing right by anything. One thing's for certain: you're more magnetic, attractive, and mature, and you're gonna always land on your feet. That's what it's giving. Ain't no. I feel like the only compromise is you, yourself, and you. So like I said, whatever motion, whatever forward movement you take, it's gonna be a win-win situation for you, no matter how this person retaliates or responds to the situation. Okay. All right. Leo. What's the prediction for Leo? You don't have to call. It's okay, girl. 'Cause I'ma be alright tonight. So it's a lot of gray cards here. Okay. If you were expecting some type of judgment in a situation, hey, no, no. Shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, Leo. It's not looking good. Mm-mm. There is some type of karmic lesson that you have not learned. And you have absolutely no idea. I mean, it's like you're gonna feel blindsided by a situation or a decision. You're gonna feel like you had absolutely no idea something was coming, but you have no choice but to move forward. Walk away, move forward. Some of you guys will be preparing to travel, or you're preparing for the worst case scenario. Okay. Something failed. Hmm. So it looks like a decision is being made for you. It's not really saying what decision, but it's saying that a decision is being made for you. You're going to have to move on. You're going to have to walk away. You're going to have to leave. And it um looks like you have to go get a new job. Some type of unrequited love situation may have forced you to move forward or move on. I feel like ultimately a job could have been repetitive or boring. Looks like you got to look for like new employment or something like that because you were at a job and it's just time for you to leave. You're gonna feel relieved because it looks like this job was causing you a lot of stress. But the fact that you aren't learning this lesson, either you were already spiritually guided to leave this situation or you were already guided not to repeat a situation. This could have been like a repeated thing. You know what I'm saying? Like repeating a hostile situation. That's what it's saying. Mm-hmm. I just see you going through a moment where you're like, damn, what's gonna be my next step? Like what I'm about to do. Not having certain details about a situation could have provoked you to respond in a hostile way. Um, but you have to do what you have to do. Mookie. All right. Sagittarius. What's your prediction? All right, I just see you making choices not to consume certain toxins, not to indulge in certain things. Sagittarius, you are also like this is like a reality check this week. Um, you're like I should have never listened to this person. I should have never took their advice. I feel like you're in this position where you were happy and things were good. Okay, you were happy, things were good, you were free. And somebody could have gave you some type of bad advice to get what you want from a person. Someone gave you some bad advice, Sagittarius. And it it literally, like, this was the straw that broke the camel's back. If there was any hope of a reconciliation, some type of choice, or the, like, not making a choice could have solidified something, or the fear of, or making the wrong choice. But in this situation, it looks like you didn't make a choice, or you didn't do anything, and not doing anything was the equivalence of ending something. And it seems like someone gave you some advice, or you had people around you that was kind of like, yeah, you fuck that, you shouldn't have to do this, or you shouldn't have to do that. They were in your ear. So if someone gives you some type of bad advice and you're reflecting on the situation, you're like, damn, I had it good. Something about had it good. The Four of Wands. I had a good situation going for myself. Why did I have to play that card that way? Why did I have to act out this way? I don't know. Something like that going on. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Love you. Bye.